Everything you see now is part of the reserve, but the land itself is actually privately owned by the Sommer family. The current head of the family is Robert Sommer, and he's very supportive of the hunting reserve. Well, as long as it doesn't get in his way. You see, the Sommer family business has an agricultural arm, which include the grain and cornfields spread throughout half of the reserve. Unfortunately, fallow deer love corn, and they've dug into the Petershain fields recently. Sommer usually turns to Gerlinda to keep the fallows off his fields, but she's been bogged down with the book lately. If you feel like hunting some fallow deer in Petershain, Sommer will make it worth your while.
Okay guys, so today's mission that we're going to be doing is saving Summers? Cornfields? Summers? Whichever. So we have to travel up to this field up here, which means a lot of travelling. Luckily I'm taking the ATV, and what we have to do is harvest 2 fallow deer. So I'm going to use an ATV. I'm going to get this outpost here. I'm also going to get this outpost over here. There should be, I'm thinking, a cabin there, but I know there's definitely a cabin around there. So that is what I'm going to be aiming for. So if the journey's not too long, after being sped up for you guys, I'll leave it in. If not, I'll turn up to being there, guys. So hopefully you enjoy the trip. I'm going to, like I say, use an ATV to do this, and if you want, you can also go get the shooting range. So that's what I'm actually going to do as well right now, get the shooting range. So I'll see you when I'm at the shooting range. Okay, so we've finally got to the shooting range. Yeah, we'll leave you there. And we'll onboard this out. Ah. Which means now if we need to, we can always do some testing on the shooting range. Right, so let's get on with the rest of this thing. So I'll meet you on the road, guys. Ready to get this job done, hopefully. Right, so we're on the road and we're off on our journeys, guys. So this will be very quick or very short. Okay, so on the way up to the outpost, just make sure you guys can see where I'm at. Up to this outpost, there is, on this corner, a rundown old historical building. If I remember rightly, there should be a shed up here. Oh no. Collectible found. Okay, it was a coin. I thought it was a shed. It's not a shed, it's a coin.
There are hundreds, well, thousands of years of history in this place. It's been touched by everything from the sandals of Roman legionnaires to the treads of World War II tanks. Every year, new historical artifacts are found by people in the reserve. Perhaps you'll be lucky enough to find some of your own.
Okay, and we're at the first outpost of the lot I wanted to go to. Awesome. So first outpost done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get down there and we'll continue the journey from there, guys. Let's grab you real quick. Awesome. Right, let's get back on track. So, do a 180-ish turn. And we're going to be heading for this outpost here. Well, lookout I should say. And then we'll move on to our actual outpost over there. And hopefully... second lookout.
As you will undoubtedly see, Bison is the most cultivated part of the reserve, and always has been. You can actually find signs of its historical importance, such as the observation tower to the north.
Which is probably that one they're on about. Right, so I need to head to get myself a new outpost, which I know is there. So that is where I'm going to head. Fortunately, the road's a little bit finicky around here, as you can see. It goes off different directions. So I'm going to follow the road all the way up. When I get to the end, I'm going to take a left, and hopefully I'll just do a straight shot there. Hopefully. So let me get back down. This will help. Okay guys, so we finally made it down to where I needed to be on the map, which was right here, which is marked, which means now there's a hop, skip and a jump away to our cornfields, which we'll walk to. Okay, so for this part what we're going to need to do is we're leaving the ATV there. I would drive it, but unfortunately I don't want to scare the animals in the area.
These are the Bison fields. Sommer would probably want you to harvest at least 2 fallow deer. I know Gerlinde usually finds a good position by the fields and lures them out. If you have an antler rattler, it'll come in handy.
Which is what we have actually brought with us.
Don't worry, they'll show up eventually. Lure hunting takes a bit of patience, but getting that perfect shot makes it all worth it.
So we know they've definitely gone this way from our blind. That's a roe deer. It should be fallow. Marvellous, there's a 4. Which is really good news to get. A few Jaeger missions for this area, so I'm actually in the cornfield now instead. There's a 3 to my left. There's a 3 that actually fled. Now I need to try and spot that 4. Wherever the 4's gone. That's the one I want to shoot at, is the 4. It's not there. Where is it gone? There you are. You know, I'm going to go with my 303 for this. Just trying to hopefully be crouched for this shot. That's one of the 2 fellow I need to down, which is fine in my books. As long as I get one of them down. At least it's my number 4 that I wanted. What a beauty. What a beauty. Right. One more to go for, guys.
You got one? Great. Don't forget to harvest it. Then on to another.
Okay, so I've reached the top end, and this mystery thing is actually a ground blind, if I remember right. It's a ground one. Now, usually when I'm actually hunting the fallow, I actually use this one, so I don't put as much hunting pressure on. But as you can see, there's no fallow in the area at the minute, so what I'm going to do is put this blind up, grab the need zone behind it, grab the need zone in front, I'm going to see if I can spot anything around. I'm going to stand on top of this, and I'm going to lay down on it. As you just saw, there was a warning call from a fallow deer just a moment ago. So it wasn't too far, it's probably just on the other side of that ridge. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and give him a bit of a rattle. See if we can bring him in. Okay, and just noticed he was coming in. Which is really good news. Let's make the scope a bit bigger. Because he's going to get really close. Out this open, out here, out over, I guess. Awesome, he should have gone down straight away, which he did. And he has. Alright guys, here's my second fallow deer. And pretty much the exact same weight as the other one, I think, or trophy rating score. And same colour. So double long shot as well.
There you go. Another one. I'll let Sommer know. This should calm his nerves.